Today, the world is changing faster than ever. For many years, China looked unstoppable. It was growing fast, building huge cities, and becoming the factory of the world. But something surprising is happening now. India, yes, India is rising faster than anyone expected. Many experts say India is now defeating China in the global race. Some even say India will become the world's next superpower. In this video, we will explain why India is winning, why China is slowing down, and how this new superpower shift will change the future of the world. So let's begin. In 2023, India became the most populated country in the world. This is a very important moment. China used to have the biggest population, and this helped China grow. More people mean more workers, more factories, and more economic power. But something happened. China population is now shrinking. For many years, China had its one child policy. Families could only have one child. This policy created a big problem. Now there are too few young workers and too many older people. India is the opposite. India has the youngest population among major countries. More than 65% of Indians are under 35-year-old. This means India has millions of young workers, companies can grow faster, foreign businesses want to build factories in India. India will have a strong workforce for many years. In simple words, China is aging, but India is getting stronger. For many years, China was the world's factory. If you looked at your phone, your clothes, your laptop, almost everything was made in China. But today, companies are leaving China because Chinese labor is getting expensive. China has political tensions with the US. There are worries about supply chain risks. China economy is slowing down. This situation is called China plus one strategy. It means company want one more country beside China to reduce risks. Guess who is the number one choice? Yes, India. Big companies like Apple, Samsung, Foxconn, Tesla, Boeing, Dell, Sony is now moving factories to India. Apple already makes 8% of the all iPhones in India and the number is growing every year. Why India? Low labor cost. Workers in India cost less than workers in China. Large skilled workforce. India produces millions of energies every year. Political stability. India is a democracy and companies trust democratic systems. Lower risk. India does not have the same geopolitical tensions as China. This manufacturing boom is helping India grow very fast. China's economy used to grow at 10% per year. Today, growing is only around 4%. India, on the other hand, is growing 8% every year, making it fastest growing large economy in the world. This is huge. Because of this, many experts believe India will pass Japan and Germany. India will soon become the world's third largest economy. India may even become richer than China in the future. India is also strong in many modern industries IT and software, artificial intelligence, space technology, pharmaceuticals, renewable energy, digital payments. India's digital payments system UPI is one of the best in the world. More than 10 billion digital payments happen in India every month. China has similar technologies, but its growth is slowing down. Companies are leaving, young people cannot find jobs, and China's real estate market is collapsing. While India grows, China is facing serious problems. The real estate crisis. China built too many apartments, more than people actually need. Big real estate companies like Evergrande and Country Garden collapsed. Millions of Chinese citizens lost savings. This crisis is hurting the whole Chinese economy. Youth unemployment. China youth unemployment rate is so high that the government stopped publishing the numbers. Experts say it may be about 20%. Young people cannot find jobs, many feel hopeless in their future. Debt crisis. China has one of the highest debt levels in history. Many cities cannot pay their bills, banks are struggling. Low birth rates. China has one of the lowest birth rates in the world. Even with government support, families do not want more children. This means fewer workers and slower growth in the future. Global distrust. Many countries no longer trust China because of geopolitical conflicts, aggressive diplomacy, territorial issues. Another big reason for India's rise is its strong relationships with many world powers. India is a part of QUID, India, US, Japan, Australia, BRICS, G20, strong ties with the European Union, strong relations with the Middle East. Unlike China, India is not big conflicts with other countries. It is seen as safer and more trusted partner. India and the US have become very close. The US wants India to balance China's power in Asia. Japan and South Korea also invest heavily in India. European companies are entering India as well. While China faces sanctions and trade restrictions, India receives more opportunities. This shift increases India's global influence. India has something special, a huge population of tech talent. More than 5 million people in India work in information technology and software development. Many CEOs of the world's biggest companies are Indian. These companies are Google, Microsoft, IBM. So,
India
what will
is also
happen next
becoming
if
strong
Portugal
in space
continues to
technology,
welcome digital
rockets,
workers but
AI
also
research,
supports affordable
biotechnology,
housing and
green
fair
energy.
wages? It
In
could become a model
2023,
of
India became the
sustainable
first
digital
country to
living.
land a
It might show how a
spacecraft
small
near the
country
moon's
can turn
South
remote work
Pole.
into long
This
term
shocked the world
prosperity.
and proved
But if
India's
prices
scientific
keep
strength.
rising and locals keep
Technology is the
moving out,
superpower
the
of the
gap
future,
between
and India
residents
is
and
ready.
foreigners could become a serious
China
local
has a very
problem.
different
The
political
balance
system.
between
It is
openness
controlled by
and
one party
protection
with
will
strict
decide
rules and
Portugal's
limited freedom of
future.
speech. This system
Portugal's
helped
experience
India grow
gives a
fast
lesson
in the
to
past,
other
but now
nations.
it
In
is
the
creating
digital
fear,
age, borders matter
censorship, and
less.
economic
People can
uncertainty.
choose where to live
India
based
is a
on lifestyle,
democracy. People
internet
can vote,
quality,
speak
and
freely,
culture,
and
not
start
just
businesses
where
without
their
fear.
company is.
Foreign companies
Countries
trust
that
the new
offer good
process more
conditions,
because the
safety,
law
and
is
friendly
clearer,
communities
the
can attract
government is
thousands
more
of skilled
predictable,
workers from
business
around the
rule
globe.
change
At
less
the same time,
suddenly,
they must
there
care
is
for
more
their own
transparency.
citizens. Good policies
Both
should make
India
sure
and
that
China are
economic
powerful
growth helps
countries. Both
everyone,
will
not just
stay
a lucky
important,
few.
but the direction is
Portugal is now
clear. China
experimenting
is slowing
with
down,
this
India is
idea in
rising
real time,
fast.
and the
Young
world
workers
is
give India
watching.
long term
The
strength.
story of
Global
Portugal is
companies
not just
prefer
about
India.
travel or
Democracy
technology,
support
it's about
India.
how work,
China
money, and
faces repeat
society are
economic and
changing in the
political
21st
problems.
century.
Many
It
experts say
shows that
now
a
this
small
century may
nation
not
can
be China's
reinvent
century,
itself by using
it
a
may be
culture,
India's.
beauty, and openness to attract global talent. Digital nomads may stay only for a year or two, but their presence already shapes cities, jobs, and even national identity.